Finding the rhythm of success. When I was a kid, I played a lot of football, by which I mean soccer, of course. A lot. I played for a local team that was really, really bad. Once we went a full year, not only not winning any games, but for more than 30 straight weeks, we didn't score a single goal, not one. Finally, in complete frustration, or put upon, unpaid, and by us players anyway, undervalued coach took the team strikers, of which I was one, out onto the pitch one freezing Wednesday practice night and made every one of us line up and practice kicking the ball into an open net. We were so bad, a few of us failed in even doing that. We did the same thing the next practice session and the one after that, until we all felt this was a bit silly. Of course we could kick the ball into an open net. Anyone could do that. The following week, the coach put a goalkeeper in place and had us practice scoring into the net one-on-one with just the goalkeeper, no defenders. We did that for 3 or 4 weeks until we could put the ball past the keeper more often than not. Over the next few practice sessions, the coach allowed first 1 defender, then 2, then 3 on the pitch, while we strikers practiced running past them and scoring over and over and over again. Of course, in soccer, it's pretty darn easy for a team to score against just 1 defender and not that much harder against 2. But we were slowly learning to do as a team what we had forgotten how: to score goals. And during that final series of practice sessions, something dramatic and highly unusual happened. We scored an actual goal in a real game. Then another, and another. Then we scored 2. Then 3 times in a single game, which we won. I'd like to say this turned the team around and that we won the league that year. That's what would happen in the movies, but we didn't. Or the year after, or ever while I was playing, whether those 2 facts are connected or not. But we did become contenders, a normal team, battling for a mid-league place rather than the miserable also-rans who were easy meat for any competitor looking to run up points and a high-scoring victory. I was only in my teens then, and I've thought of that year of soccer hell many times since, especially when things have been tough in business, which has been often. There's nothing more debilitating than feeling like you'll never score a goal, that you've lost the ability to do so. And that feeling has its equivalent in business, the feeling that you'll never truly attain the level of success that you're looking for. I've spent years working out the equivalent ways in business to practice hitting the ball into an empty net or to score against a small group of defenders just to get back into the rhythm of success. And if you're going through a barren period, maybe you should try it too. Here are some of the ways I've gotten into the goal-scoring rhythm again. Your mileage may vary. When things got tough in the first years of my consulting practice, I took on clients far smaller than I wanted, and rather than resentfully doing the work, I consciously practiced delivering the very best work possible. When I first started public speaking, I accepted every opportunity that presented itself for low fee or no fee, just so I could learn to put the ball in the net in a low-risk environment. There were many times I spoke to a near-empty room, and on one occasion I delivered a complete 45-minute talk to an audience of 1. When my business partner and I opened our first Pizza Hut restaurant back in Ireland, our staff was completely and utterly overwhelmed, and we had a week of customer service nightmares. When customers stopped coming in, we flooded our friends and families with free food vouchers so we could practice bussing and managing a full restaurant. When I co-founded a PR agency that started with no clients, we would produce real, complete PR campaigns for companies we wanted to work for, even though we hadn't been retained by them. Producing those dummy campaigns honed our skills, provided us with great collateral when pitching real clients, and we even convinced a couple of the target companies to take us on by showing them what we could do. If you feel like your business isn't succeeding the way it should, what can you do to practice putting the ball in the net? Let me know in the comments below.